Picture this, the year is 1704, and waves crash against a weathered ship as a Scottish sailor named Alexander Selkirk makes a decision that will change his life forever. With the ship barely holding together, he demands to be left on an uninhabited island rather than risk sailing on what he believes is a doomed vessel. As the ship disappears over the horizon, Selkirk stands alone on the rocky shore of Maza Tierra, an island off the coast of Chile. The reality hits him hard. He is completely and utterly alone. No human contact, no civilization. Just him and the wild island that would become his home for the next 4 years and 4 months. But Selkirk wasn't about to give up. He had to adapt quickly to survive. Using his maritime skills and sheer determination, he learned to hunt the wild goats that roamed the island's hills. He became an expert marksman with makeshift weapons, chasing down his prey across treacherous terrain. When meat wasn't available, he foraged for wild berries and harvested lobsters from the coastal waters. His first shelter was nothing more than a crude hut made from tree branches and palm fronds. At night he would lie awake, listening to the sounds of sea lions barking on the beach, the wind whistling through the trees, and sometimes, in the distance, the haunting creaks of passing ships that never seemed to notice his presence. The isolation was crushing at first. To keep his sanity, he created routines. He would sing old sea shanties, practice his hunting skills, and read from his Bible, the only book he had with him. He even tamed some wild cats to keep him company, teaching them to dance around him as he sang and kept watch for passing ships. But the most remarkable thing about Selkirk's story is not just that he survived, it's how he thrived. By the time he was rescued in 1709, he had become stronger and more capable than ever before. He had built 2 huts, one for living and one for cooking. He had created his own clothing from goat skins and developed incredible running and climbing abilities from chasing wild goats through the mountainous terrain. This extraordinary tale of survival would later inspire Daniel Defoe to write Robinson Crusoe, one of the most famous novels in history. But the real story, Selkirk's story, is even more incredible because every bit of it is true. It's a testament to human resilience, showing us that even in the most desperate circumstances, we can find ways not just to survive, but to adapt and overcome. Think about that the next time you're facing your own island of challenges. Sometimes being marooned might just be the beginning of your greatest adventure.